Ahlan wa sahlan everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're diving into what I think is a huge moment for any Arabic learner, Unit 7 from the Alif Baa textbook. Seriously, this unit is where your fluency can really start to take off, because we're going to learn some crucial letters and cultural phrases you will hear and use every single day.
So here's the game plan. We're going to master 4 new letters: fa, qaf, kaf, and lam. Then we're going to switch gears from the alphabet to the culture and really dig into some of the most essential everyday expressions in the Arabic-speaking world. You ready for this? Yalla, let's get started.
All right, let's kick things off with our first pair of letters for the day, fa and kaf. We're going to take these one by one, really focusing on how they sound and how they're written, so you can walk away feeling confident reading, writing, and most importantly, pronouncing them. First up is fa, and you're in luck. This one is super easy for English speakers. The sound is exactly what you think it is. It's the F in words like feather or friend. The sound is just fa. See? Simple, right? Now, let's take a look at how to actually write fa. It's a connecting letter, which is great, and its shape stays pretty much the same in all 4 positions. The one little detail you've got to notice is its tail. See how it stays right on the line? Unlike a lot of other letters we've seen, fa never dips below. Okay, let's put that sound into practice. I want you to listen for that f sound in each of these words. I'll say it, you repeat after me. Ready? Farid, farid, daftar, safir, afaf, sufuf. You can hear how consistent that sound is, no matter where it is in the word. All right, moving on to our next letter, qaf. Now, for most of you, this is a brand new sound. We call this an emphatic letter. I want you to think of it as a much deeper, kind of guttural K sound that comes from the very, very back of your mouth. So here's the secret to making this sound. You physically have to pull your tongue way, way back until the base of it completely closes off the airflow, right at the top of your throat. It's going to feel a little weird at first, but trust me, practicing that physical movement is the absolute key to getting the qaf right. And now for our next pair of letters, khaf and lam. And you know, there's a reason we're introducing kaf right after qaf. Telling these two k sounds apart is probably one of the biggest hurdles for learners, and mastering it is a real game changer. So here it is, kaf. This makes the standard k sound you already know from English words like kite or book. But there's a tiny subtle difference. In Arabic, the kaf isn't aspirated. What does that mean? It means there's no little puff of air when you say it. It's just a clean, crisp k sound. And this right here shows you the difference perfectly. Listen really closely. Qaf, qaf. It's deep, right? From the back of the throat. Now listen to this. Kaf, kaf. It's so much lighter, and it's made more towards the front of the mouth. The place of articulation is absolutely everything. Qaf is back here, kaf is up here. Your goal is to both hear and feel that difference. Let's do a little ear training with some word pairs. The only difference you're going to hear is that switch from the light kaf to the deep qaf. Listen for it. Quds versus quds. Baqir versus baqir. Shak versus shak. Hearing that little shift is how you're going to master both of these letters. Writing the qaf is also pretty unique. So when it's at the beginning or in the middle of a word, it has this cool swooping shape. But when it's at the end or all by itself, it transforms into this larger curved shape. And that little symbol inside? It looks like a hamza, but it's actually a tiny little qaf. How cool is that? Okay, our final letter for today is lam, which makes the l sound. Now here's a tip. A lot of American English speakers make their l sound what we call a dark L farther back in their mouth. For the Arabic lam, you want to make a light L. The very tip of your tongue needs to be right up against the back of your front teeth. If you've ever heard Spanish or French, think of that L sound. Lam. When we write lam, it's this tall, really elegant letter. It's got a long vertical line that goes below the line of writing. But here's the important part for the final and independent forms. That tail has to curve all the way back up and finish above the line. It kind of looks like a fishhook, doesn't it? Let's hear this light lib in some words. Now as you listen, remember to keep your tongue nice and forward. Let's try them. Libya, Halil, Tawil, Khulul. And just like that, you've learned 4 absolutely essential new letters. Well done.
Okay, now that we have our letters down, let's switch gears into culture. We're going to look at some common phrases that use the word Allah, which means God. And this is so important to understand. These expressions are completely woven into the fabric of daily life for Arabic speakers of all religions, Muslims, Christians, and Jews alike.
Let's start with what is maybe the most common expression you will ever hear in Arabic, Insha'Allah. Now, it literally means if God wills it, but people use it constantly to just mean hopefully, or anytime they talk about a future plan. I'll see you tomorrow, Insha'Allah. It's an absolutely fundamental piece of daily conversation.
And here are a few more that you will hear constantly. Alhamdulillah, or praise be to God, is what you say when someone asks how you are, but it's also what you say after you finish a meal. And before you start anything, a meal, a trip, an exam, you'll hear Bismillah, which means in the name of God. Oh, and to express real admiration for something beautiful, like a new phone or a cute baby, you say MashaAllah. It's a way of praising something without any sense of envy.
So here's the main takeaway. These phrases are so much more than just religious expressions. They're a huge part of politeness, they help structure time and plans, and they're a key part of the social rhythm of life. Honestly, using them correctly is going to make you sound so much more natural and culturally fluent.
So, I've got a challenge for you. Start listening for these phrases out in the wild, and then try to use one. The next time you make a plan with someone, see how it feels to just add a little Insha'Allah at the end. It's a small thing, but it makes a huge difference. And with that, you have officially covered the core of Unit 7. Mabruk, that's fantastic. You haven't just learned 4 new letters, you've also unlocked some of the most important phrases in the entire language. Keep up the amazing work.